Today, we're going to be focusing on green hair algae and how to get rid of it using Flux RX from Blue Life USA. This is Waylon from Marine Depot, and thanks for tuning in. Hair algae Derbesia and Bryopsis have always been a major nuisance for reef aquarists. Given adequate lighting and nutrients, these algae can quickly grow out of control and smother our precious corals. Getting rid of hair algae has always been a hassle. Manual removal is typically the go-to for getting rid of algae, but water changes, mini reactors, refugiums, and algae scrubbers are also used to reduce nutrient levels. Once the algae really takes hold, these approaches unfortunately may not be enough. You can also look into stocking fish and inverts that are known to eat algae. However, relying on animals to take care of this issue is often questionable, as you can't guarantee what they'll want to eat. Many of these algae-eating species have also been known to pick at coral polyps, while others, such as the sea hare, will release toxins when they're scared or dying. If typical methods aren't solving your hair algae problem, it may be time to look at Flux RX from Blue Life USA. Fluconazole, which is the active ingredient in Flux RX, has been used by professional aquarists to remove hair algae successfully for years. Unfortunately, it's pretty tough to find a reliable source for fluconazole, and even more difficult to dose it properly. Blue Life USA Flux RX puts the algae-fighting power of fluconazole into the hands of aquarists in a way that's simple to use. A major bonus of Flux RX is that it is reef safe. After testing it out on our own tanks, we saw no negative effects on our corals or other sensitive inverts. One thing to keep in mind is that Flux RX will only target Bryopsis and Derbesia, so it likely won't take out other types of hair algae like turf algae. The active ingredient in Flux RX is thought to stop these algae by blocking important enzymatic pathways and disrupting the integrity of the algae's cell wall. Some reefers have reported that macroalgae can be affected by Flux RX, so if you're running Chaeta or other macros in a refugium, it would be best to remove them while you're treating your tank. This also means that if you're running an algae reactor or an algae scrubber, you would also temporarily need to remove them as well. Always remember to remove mini reactors and carbon filters from your system and make sure it doesn't remove the Flux RX from your system while you're dosing the medication. It's also recommended to turn off your skimmer when you begin dosing, as it will likely overflow. Once the algae starts to break down after about 72 hours and release the nutrients, you can turn your skimmer back on. When dosing, noticeable results may begin in the first couple of days of treatment. Certain strains of hair algae may be a bit more resilient, so they may take a bit longer to be affected. After the full 10 to 14 days, the results will be very apparent. Once you pass the 14-day treatment period, do a 20% water change and feel free to start reintroducing your reactors and filters. It's fairly easy to reintroduce hair algae back into your tank, so it is a good idea to give any equipment that you're reinstalling a quick wipe down with vinegar and to also change out your filter media. Doing so will remove any algae traces that may be left over from before the treatment. Even after the algae has been eliminated, it's important to continue keeping an eye on the nutrient levels, as they can open the door to another algae infestation. Blue Life also makes regenerable medias, Phosphate FX and Organic FX, to help you out on this front as well. Let us know about your experience with nuisance algae down in the comments below. And please share this video if you found it helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, take care and happy reef keeping.